Hello, my name is Ilona. I wanted to make this video sooner today, but it was a bit chaotic today, so things just happened, so to speak. I want to take a look at the energy of the United States of America, what is going on there right now, because let's face it, a lot of things have happened in a good way, and of course the reaction from the dark energies. So much going on right now, and I just want to take a look at the energy. Let's see. We have the Six of Cups. We have Temperance as the central card. We have Judgment as the past. Underneath the central card we have the Chariot. For the future we have the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So that's very interesting. So right now it's about balancing things. I think you see, of course, the white hats doing things, then you see the dark energies reacting towards that. The dark energies are probably going to try to create chaos, maybe even more false flags happening. But it's really about balancing things out. So we're going to see things balancing out. And like I've said before, I truly believe that the light has already won. So we're really watching the end phase of what's going on here. I don't know how long that will take, but it's happening before our eyes. We really see all these narratives from the dark energies just falling apart. There's probably panic on their side now. They're losing income, they're losing their grip, they're losing their power. It's really, you can just see it. And this is really about children. So I do believe more and more things are going to come out about children in at least the United States of America, maybe even worldwide. And USA is moving away from what's been going on all these centuries, all this time. This is the Chariot. The Chariot is about gaining control back. So taking the lead, really start making your decisions and moving away. And I really think in the energy they are moving away. Chariot is also the card of the star sign Cancer, and we are now in the Cancer season, so to speak. So this is very important. I think the USA, they are moving away, and if I'm not mistaken, the 4th of July, so in a way they are star sign Cancer as well. This is a very, very important time for the USA. They are getting back their power. They are taking back the power. So much has been wasted and so much manipulations and power plays, and it's just falling apart. For the near future, we see more and more people trying to, working together. This is about corporations, cooperating with each other. So I do believe that we're going to see more white hats, well, not necessarily like stepping out, but really starting initiatives. And this is about people showing people that they can get out of this position. They are not powerless. They have the power to change things. So it's about changing the mindset. And I do believe this is kind of the influences from the white hats as well. They're working on rebuilding, on a new United States of America, the Republic, not the bankrupt company that's still going on some way. I think it's already changed, but people need to see that. People need to understand that it's changed. And you really need to get people out of this mindset with this blindfold, thinking that they are trapped, thinking that they are powerless, they can't change things. That's what the dark energies want. They want us to feel like this, because that's the best way to manipulate us, and they can do whatever they want. Well, that is changing, obviously, because the USA, the people in the USA are regaining control again of their own country. So this is changing. A lot of work is done to get a new foundation so people can just leave this state, leave this mindset that they are somehow trapped in this. But I do believe that more things about children are coming out, probably connected with Roe versus Wade, what's really going on in those clinics. I've seen some footage that is horrific, but it's important for people to understand that there have been experiments with what they, of course, with the procedure, which obviously comes out from the procedure, that's been used for horrific experiments, that is connected to Fauci and other people, things are going to come out. I think more things are going to come out about that as well. So people truly understand what they are, you know, there are still people screaming this is about women's rights. This isn't. This is really about something completely different, and people need to understand that. Like I've said before, they use noble causes, but their agenda is something so black and so dark that people just won't believe that that's the actual agenda. And people need to start seeing that. They need to get out of this mindset with this blindfold on, so that they don't want to see. They need to see this. So that's what's going on in the USA. I'd like to take a look at the global energies as well, and I will do a 9-card reading. So the first 3 cards will be the situation globally, worldwide. The second 3 cards will be the challenges, and the third 3 cards will be the outcome, or where it's heading. So I just want to take a look at the energies globally. I really feel like I have to shuffle for this one. Things are just changing rapidly. That's the energy, what I'm sensing. So much is going on right now. Let's see. This is the first 3. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Death card, and the King of Wands. Well, that's interesting. The Queen and the King. So that's the situation now globally. We have as advice the 4 of Cups, the Star, and the Sun. Interesting, the Star and the Sun. And then the third row will be about the outcome. So let's see. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the Hanged Man. Well, that's the energy where we're heading at as globally. So first, this is, of course, very important. We have the King and the Queen of Wands, which usually are Whitehead influence, and the Death card. So right now we are really in the situation of getting rid of the old. Like I've said before in the card reading about the USA, things are falling apart. All these old systems are falling apart, and we can just see it. They don't have very much power left. They still can on how to say, the small scales, so they still can do damage. They can still have false flags, maybe some weather manipulations on certain areas. They can still do some things, but they are not capable of like large scale things. They would have done that by now. So they are not capable of doing that anymore. It's falling apart. So this to me feels like the Whiteheads are fully in control. That's why we have the King and the Queen. They are in control. They are the ones now running the show. That doesn't mean that the dark energies still can't do anything. You have to realize that they still have some things they can do, but they are not capable of destroying us anymore. They would have done that if they had that capacity. They don't have that anymore. This is really the end for them. The advice globally is about, we have the 4 of Cups, we have the Star, and we have the Sun. These are actually 2 very beautiful cards, the Star and the Sun. But we also have the 4 of Cups. This is about really learning to deal with our emotions, our frustrations, everything that's going on. This is a person that's completely closed off, emotionally closed off. So something is being offered to him, but he doesn't see it. He doesn't want to know. He doesn't acknowledge it. And it's so important for people to understand, to connect with everything they feel, everything they have inside of them, because that's the way out. We have to go through the baggage, the shadow that we still carry, to really start manifesting what we want. So this is about connecting with everything, connecting with our intuition, connecting with our soul. That is so important that we do that. And we have so much help, especially off-world, other spiritual dimensions. They are helping us. They are supporting us in every way possible. So it's about opening ourselves up also for those energies. We are so much more, we're like multi-dimensional. But we're so closed off. We've really let it happen to us that we've closed off our own energy. We've closed off our connection to soul, to everything around us. So that's the advice, that we really need to step it up and return to the beautiful, the beautiful us we were, the sun, the shining star that we were. This is about returning to that. So much help there is available. It's about opening up to that help. And the sun, of course, is about our inner child, about enjoying life. That is so important, that we start enjoying it, because that raises our vibration, that brings us in a different state, certainly in a different state from this person needs, or this is sitting underneath the tree, needs some fun in their lives. They need to open themselves up. And I understand there are people in very horrific situations right now, and my heart goes out to you. But this is really about getting in touch with enjoying your life, with what really helps you and supports you, and connecting with everything that you have, that so you can connect with your soul. So it's very important that we do our shadow work, that we shine a bright light on everything that we are and everything that we feel, so we can really start connecting with everything around us and with our soul, because that's the most important thing right now. Then the outcome, we have the 5 of Cups, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the Hanged Man. Now this is about healing, because it's interesting that we have the 4 of Cups as an advice, and then we have the 5 of Cups where this is going towards. So that's in the near future, so to speak. We need to start healing. We need to understand that we cannot stay stuck in this, this disappointment, this frustration, the fear or sadness or anger. We need to heal this and turn around and see what's left and what we can start creating. We really need to step up into balance, into a new sense of security, but this security will be inside of ourselves, not outside of ourselves. So we won't need other people or corporations to give us this security. We will feel secure in ourselves. We will, have a base that we can work with. But there's going to be a lot of sadness and healing from everything that's been going on, everything that's been happening. So that's very, very important that we realize that and change our perspective. The Hanged Man is kind of hanging still. So it will seem maybe even for a bit that nothing is happening. Well, we know a lot of things is happening, but this is about changing perspective, looking at things in a different way, like not focusing on one thing, but focusing on what's behind us. And not in the sense of behind us, but what is still there, and we can work from there. That's so important, that we get this basis in ourselves, this trust, knowing it's going to be all right, this connection with our soul, so we know this is going to be fine, we will get through this. We need to change the perspective and understanding how powerful we really are. That is so, so important. So this is really a change of perspective, understanding we are being helped, we are being supported, opening ourselves up and understanding that the Whiteheads are in control. And this is about collapsing old systems that really were never for us, were never there to support us, and understanding there is so much support coming in. And we need to open ourselves up for that and understanding and starting living from our soul and really create a firm base in ourselves with connection with our soul. So we will not be manipulated that easily, and we start manifesting what we truly want, what we are here to do. I want to leave it at this, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye!